Hello, my shadow is going to be wild. I got new lighting. But today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make cosplay ears similar to these right here without the accessory steps that I chose to do because, you know, decorating's extra. To start out, you will need your magic model, your glue. I'm using a different kind of glue because that's the only kind of glue I had. Your glue that you were given will work just as good. And a headband. Yours isn't going to be as messy as mine. Mine has been used for a lot of theater props and cosplay stuff. But here's what you'll need. To get started, you want to do this on a smooth, soft, not soft, but clean place, like something that's not going to really stick. So a pan, a table, anything that's not going to stick. Cardboard will not work, but I'm using parchment paper so that mine is easier to get off of the cardboard I am using. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll your first half into 2 balls, just like that. They don't have to be perfect. I just have mine the same, around the same, area. I'm not good at math. Don't fact check me on that, because that is probably not right. But you're just going to have them like this, and you're going to take whichever one you feel is fitting the most, and you're just going to shape it into the desired length you would want your bottom piece. You want to definitely make this more of a rectangle shape, so that your bottom half of your top half will have a place to rest once you glue it on. If you saw on my Springtrap ears, they have aluminum foil and different wires and stuff on them. That is because that's just accessories. I just accessorized them. That is not needed for these ears. Of course, you can go out and buy your own accessories for them and accessorize them. I also believe you guys got paint for the ears, so you have that as well. You don't want to make these too thick because, of course, you really don't want them falling off once you get them onto the headband. But you don't want them too thin either because they're also very fragile. So I do recommend once you get them finished to be careful with them. So that should be about what your bottom half looks like, and then your top half can either be smaller or just about the same length. See, I'm pressing mine out into a kind of an egg shape, an oval, a rounded triangle-ish shape, and I'm just putting mine in there just like that. And for the bottom, I'm just going to press it in with my finger, just like that. And there is your first ear. Either you can connect them this way, or I'll show you another way to connect them once I get the other ear done. As you can see, I have started the process, the same exact process, on the other ear. I have the initial base of the ear down, and now I'm going to do the top part. It is okay if they're not the same length or anything like that, if they don't look the same. Mine clearly, they look about the same, but they're not exactly the same. So it's okay. I still think mine are turning out pretty good. So of course, I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the top part of the ear and show you another way you can attach the top part to the bottom. Now, with this one, you can go in and you can take your glue, and my glue is a little stuck because I use it way too much. You can take your glue and glue it just like that. My glue is not working. Hold on. Also, my apologies, I have a sinus infection there. So you can glue it on the bottom where you want the bottom to go, and you can set it on there and wait for them to dry. And that'll give your ears a much more taller looking shape. But of course, after you're done gluing the part that you want, you can go ahead and shape that part of the ear more to the bottom base because they're going to look a little different, as you can see. But either way is a-okay, and your ears should come out around the same. for both. But with this clay, it takes up to 3 days to fully dry, and then after the 3 days, I will show you the next step. Okay, so what I have here are some trial ears I did a while ago. They are not perfect. They are in no place to be used whatsoever. But they were actually taken off of a headband at one time. But what you're going to do is you're going to find a nice thing to prop the ears up on once you get them on the headband. For me, I'm going to use my wax paper roll. Once you have these in the place that you want, you're going to take your glue. This is where the glue comes in. Hold on, I have to go get a paintbrush because my glue is not working. Okay, so you're just gonna regularly glue these and just take the tip like this. My tip clearly was not working. I could barely get anything out of it when I was using it for the other type that I did. But what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your glue and you're gonna glue the bottom piece of your ears. And once you glue the bottom piece of your ears, you're going to attach them to the desired place on the headband, which I'm going to attach mine right about here, if it'll let me. Clearly, I'm gonna have to let them sit somewhere for a little bit, propped up in a different position, but once you have them on, they should sit fairly well. There we go. So sometimes the wax paper or your base isn't really needed, but make sure you are very generous with the glue, or else your ears will end up falling off. And if it makes you feel more comfortable, you can add some glue onto the base as well, and just stick it on there like that. And then after that, that is all you need to do. Usually after being completely dried and completely glued on and everything is just all hunky-dory and you have it all painted, I'm sure you were given paint in your bags, you'll come out with something like this. Now clearly mine was designed for a much more intricate character, so the detailing and everything is a lot more intricate than yours has to be, and it's a lot more intricate than my other design. Clearly, as you can see, I just took like little scraps of foils and wires and stuff, and I just stuck them on there for decoration. You can do the same if you have it around your house. Do not go and mess with things if you were told not to use them, but this is how they should turn out. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope this was very helpful, and I hope you guys have a good time making your ears as well. Happy painting as well with the ears. I really hope you guys are able to make awesome decorations. I have a Facebook that I will link in the description that you can tag me in so I can see your ears. And of course you can also tag the library too, and I can see it that way as well. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have wonderful days and nights.